Hey guys, it's Kauri from the corner. A lot of people ask me, well, how do you stay fixed? How do you stay healed? And here's the answer to that question. Couple little things to go through. You have to master the walk away. And a lot of people don't talk about the walk away. The walk away, walking away from the bull crap in your life, walking away from the harmful people in your life. Some people would call that walking away from toxicity, right? Well, the deal is that walking away from some people in your life, it doesn't diminish you. It actually proves your value to other people, right? You can't stay in the same situations. You have to be able to walk away from new fights. A lot of things that put us in positions where we are, we didn't want to walk away from the fight. We didn't want to walk away from our ego, right? Because that ego will keep you in the fight. That ego will make you lose so many things. And we don't know why. We just sit back because we listen to other people, and I'll get to that. We'll listen to other people, and they'll tell us things like, oh, you can do whatever you want to do in this life. You can say whatever you want to say in this life. And you realize that I've been saying and doing all the crap that I want to do, but because I've been doing what I want to do, I don't get to do what I need to do. My need to do is off-centered. See, there's a difference between want and need, right? I may want to do a lot of things. I may want to drink, like Pops used to say, I want some Jack. He may have wanted to drink some Jack, but he needed water. He needed to be hydrated so he could finish this life out, right? So, and just like I'm saying with Pops, that walking away from toxicity or harmful people or harmful environments, don't feel ashamed. Walking away from a fight does not make you a coward. All right? Depends on the fight. Walking away from just dumb stuff does not make you a coward. It shows your value. It shows that you value yourself more than other people. All right? Okay. So let's go into you walk away, right? Now, as you walk away, you have to learn how to stay away. We don't stay away. We'll walk away. I've seen many men do this. You'll walk away from a toxic or harmful situation, and then you'll just turn around and get back involved with it. All right? You can't keep putting old poison, drinking the old poison of you and putting that into the new you that you created. You have to remain different now. You are new. Stay different. It feels better. See, it's kind of like a car, right? Excuse me. A new car will always have a higher value or better value than the older car. Unless that really old car has been restored and renewed to its original self, original pieces. And even though it's renewed to its original pieces, for some reason it's considered new. They'll say, look at that old car, man, that looks like it's brand new off of the show floor. I've heard it many times. You can look at some of these car shows on television, and that's what brought it to my attention. I'm like, man, and they'll show you the old car. They show you where it came from. They show you the difference and what it took to make this old car. Well, the engine was messed up, the seats were deteriorated, so we had to tear the seats out of the car. We had to rip the engine out so we could repair it. We had to pull out the old lights. We had to break the windows here so we could replace them with new windows. Something has to be done in order for something to be renewed or restored. We had to chip away the rust. Some form of suffering creates newness. Now, people don't really like to hear that they have to go through something, and that's what stops people from moving into their purpose. They're afraid of their pain. They're afraid of the suffering that stops them from suffering. And you can't be that way. You gotta be ready to stay new and be new. Stay away from old behaviors, old toxicity behaviors. Stay away from old people. That, I was not looking forward to getting up to this point, but staying away from old people. See, the thing is, people in your life, sometimes we put time and distance in between them. And we don't know. They don't know. But that time and distance, that time, the time is just time. So we've had let's say 10 years. Well, 10 years is this block of time. What makes 10 years different is when you add maturity to those 10 years. When you put maturity on 10 years, now that 10 years is way up here. Now, you've known somebody way back here in this past, but they haven't moved. The time and maturity, you're too far past them. They can't even catch up with you. And until they mature and in their time frame, they can't even see you anymore. Now, what we do, we tend to go back and pick up old trash, old things that harmed us. And that doesn't restore us. It doesn't renew us. It actually devalues us. We pull away our own value based off of what people think about us. And that, my friend, you cannot do. That you cannot do. And the last thing I'm gonna hit you with, know how to lose when you've already won. I mean, that's the biggest thing in my arsenal right now, is when I'm in a situation and people are just hounding me or giving me crap or crapola, you know, just pushing those buttons, and I'm feeling that pressure, that rage that I hold down, that I self-control daily. And I still want to win again. Even though I have the gold medals, I have everything that this person in front of me wants, these people in front of me, I have it. But I don't know how to sit back and say, and take a loss that is nothing. That is nothing. We tend to think we can do and say what we want and when we want. Man, I don't even know how this lie is still in existence. I don't know how people are still getting away with saying this bullcrappy lie. Right? See, the thing is, when you have the title, like Michael Phelps, he had the gold medals. When you have the title, I don't have to boast. And I don't have to fight over what I already own, what I've already won through battle. And the battle that I own, the things that I own, is the authority of myself, the authority of the decisions I make. That's what I own in me. That's what nobody can take. That's what I will protect, the fortification of my mentality. I will protect it so it never becomes toxic. It never becomes harmful, not just to me, but to anybody. There are no boundaries because I own who I am. And I know how to lose. Michael Phelps, they brought up the fact that he used marijuana, but you couldn't discount all the gold medals around his neck because he didn't follow up and fuel their fire. He refused to lose when he already won. He kept moving. He kept pushing. So know how to lose when you've already won. And man, I'm telling you, it will change your life. Change mine. Try it. Believe that. Hope this helps, team. Much life.